What's up, everybody? Welcome to Difficult Please Podcast. Welcome to the Difficult Please Podcast, episode 50. I'm on my fifth drink of today.
And I am about to start my mezcal from Cutwater. Yeah, I switched it up on you like before the show. Before the recording, I was drinking a malt.
We're just talking about Japanese whiskey.
Yeah. So, basically, my birthday was recently. I did a bunch of people are coming back from Japan. So when I was like at Bevmo, I saw a Japanese whiskey that someone recommended to me when I was in Japan. So he recommended me an Ichiro malt, single grade malt. You can't see it, but it was really good. I liked it. If you like the peaty scotches, this is a good choice. And then, so drinking it as this is like my sipper, like the one I'm just going to drink like only on occasions. But my current new go-to right now is like mezcal, and I'm still trying to understand the mezcal world. So I just got one from Cutwater, and I'm just going from there, baby.
You're wild.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that San Diego had a mezcal tasting bar. Like, I guess it's in North Park across like Polite Provisions. There's like a Mexican restaurant slash.
That's the one. That's the one to go to. That's the one
I didn't know. I've never been.
I have a bottle of Illegal Hoven. That's the shit right there, man.
Hoven. I don't know the differences, but I want to learn. So I've been trying to find people to teach me about mezcal, and everyone's just kind of like, I know I'm Mexican and all, but I don't know anything about that. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah.
We are recording on Saturday, April 1st.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Saturday evening. I'm on my San Diego State shit. We made it to the Final Four. San Diego State won today. And I have
We made it to the Final Four, or?
Yeah, made it to the Final Four and then won today. So playing for the national championship on Monday. So that's going to be sick.
Who are you playing?
I'm drinking a Mason Ale Works cashed out because I'm only drinking San Diego beer. Gonna play University of Connecticut.
Are they good? I know they kind of played like a rando team today. They played another dark horse team today or something like that.
Yeah, so UConn is a like really good team. They've beaten their March Madness teams by like double digits, so they're like really good. They're like a sleeper. No one thought they were gonna win, so it's gonna be really interesting. I'm kind of like scared. I'm more scared about Monday than I've.
So it's a bunch of dark horses that are just winning, right? Yeah, March Madness is like a bunch of dark horses just winning, right?
Well, this year for sure, there's a lot more dark horses and a lot more upsets than previous iterations. So like a lot of the national like media was talking about how like, because there's no Duke, no North Carolina, no like name brands of college basketball were like. The ratings weren't going to be as good. People weren't, the casual fan might not be involved or sit down and watch it. But yeah,
that sounds stupid.
It sounds stupid because I mean, fucking ratings don't bring home trophies. They're not championships, so fuck it,
Yeah.
Whoever gets there gets there.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's kind of like, isn't that interesting when you see like teams just eliminate like top players? Like I thought that was pretty cool.
I love college basketball because there's more parity in the sport, because you have like so many teams that go into like March Madness versus like any other like North American sport.
Yeah.
So like the playoffs, so it's like that's why I like about it. There's more like an opportunity for like these dark horse teams to get to a championship. So it's like living my best life here in Portland, like. as a
San Diego fan,
I was like, what's up? We made it. Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, San Diego.
Yeah, I've been drinking the whole day, so this is like my fifth or whatever the fuck I just said.
Actually, I don't remember what you said.
Yeah. So I'm not too many places here in Portland stock San Diego beer. So there's like two places I copped a 6-pack of Cali Creamin' and then some random like San Diego beer. So it's like I was stocked up for the weekend, so I'm chilling Saturday. Episode 50. What else? What do you got going on?
Mescal. That's it. And San Pellegrino. That's it. No. I mean, personal stuff going on, but I've been messing. Oh, Erwin and I have been talking about this, but I've been messing around with a lot of AI stuff lately. Kind of.
AI is so fucking tight. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So tight.
It's so like I still stand by what I said. I know we had like a pretty good discussion with like commenters on the thing. So shout out to you guys for like engaging with us on those comments. So like I think Erwin brought it to my attention.
Subscribe
like,
to our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was really dope. So it was really fun engaging with them. Like, it kind of made me think about like the future of media kind of thing too, about like long form content versus short form content kind of thing. And like I was kind of listening to how I know everything talks about like everything I talk about lately, just always from like a stupid business operations point of view now, but it makes me wonder like
and shit.
No, but not only that, but then like I guess like I'm thinking about like how to grow sometimes.
Yeah,
like
that's awesome.
Yeah, then like someone was mentioning like, when I go on TikTok, I just watch clips of the previous podcasts like I listened to. So I'm just like, oh, that's pretty dope. Like now that it makes sense, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah,
it does.
Right. So you like I'll just go by TikTok or something like that, or YouTube Shorts, and I was like, it will be a clip of a podcast I already listened to. I'm just like, oh yeah, that happened. Yeah, so keep that in memory more. So I was just like, damn, this is actually pretty smart. Like we should be doing that. I mean, everyone's doing that already, but
it's like we have hour-long podcasts, but we have more engagement with like our short form content.
That's saying something. I think that's saying something. So we're basically just putting out shit and like editing the good parts. Ooh, damn newspapers. Just kidding.
Oh, has it been already a week? Is it already last week that the TikTok CEO testified in Congress? Was that been a week? Or
it wasn't even a testify. Did he even testify, or did he just get fucking bullied? God, I listened to those hearings and I was just like, yeah, that sucks, man. You can't even get anything done. And then like, I know this is not original thought, but then it kind of like made me think as like no one asked like intelligent questions.
Fuck no. They don't know. They don't know the internet. They don't know apps. Yeah. Wasn't one question about like does TikTok connect to your Wi-Fi? Like
that's what fucking like baffled me. Yeah. And he's like, I don't understand the nature of this question. I'm like, well, I wouldn't either if you're that dumb. I'm like kind of thing. So I'm just like, damn. Could it access your Wi-Fi network and can like control your home settings? It's like that's like I'm like, what? We already installed that. That's called like your Apple like HomeKit. That's called Alexa. That's called
like, some of those senators and whatever. I forget if it's the House or if it was the Senate, but like, I swear, man, it was like Mark Zuckerberg and like Elon giving them like these questions to ask. Because I'm like, this is stupid. Like, these are like really, really dumb questions, and it just the way that they were framing their questions to the TikTok CEO. I forget his name, but they're like the senators were saying like, how could I trust this app when all I see are underage kids and doing sexy dances? Like, yo, FYP, that's how that works, bro. I don't think you know how this works.
Also, I don't understand that. Maybe that's your algorithm. That makes me.
That's your algo.
That's
not
your
mine.
algorithm. Yeah, mine's definitely not that. Mine's my favorite hillbilly anime nerd.
Honestly, right now, my TikTok feed is fucked up because I'm getting the accounts that record movies in like part 25. So like I was watching like Top Gun, the new one, in like, clips and shit.
Oh, that's stupid. Nice.
Yeah, I was like, man, this makes me want to watch it, but I feel like I already have the gist of the movie. Or like, I got stuck watching like the Jackie Robinson movie with Chadwick Boseman.
Damn.
It's, it's just like cut. You're like, damn, this is so good, but I don't know if I have the intention to watch this on my actual TV. But yeah, I don't know. I only bring that up because just the reality of like TikTok banning. How do you feel if it's really gonna happen? If TikTok's gonna be banned, or what are your thoughts on that?
I don't think it will be. I think they'll find a way to strike a deal about it. I mean, did you hear that like Rand Paul was like the only Republican who voted against it?
I was
like,
not aware.
So there was like a whole thing with like Josh Hawley and like Rand Paul. Josh Hawley is basically saying like, oh, they're debating about getting it banned, which is so weird. I would never agree with Rand Paul, but he just basically said something about like, yo, I feel like there's different legislative stuff we can do here rather than ban an app. Because if we're just banning an app, we're basically going to be like China. We're just going to try to sterilize the app stores and the internet in the U.S. kind of thing. And I'm like, that's actually pretty fair because I don't believe in banning
that's
it.
The most logical shit I've
ever
heard.
And like Josh Hawley went something about this. He went something about basically like it's communist. That's why, and we don't do communist kind of thing. But then Rand Paul came back with like, yo, saying that like it's communist is like protected by the First Amendment. So,
yeah, I did actually. I actually saw it on my TikTok.
So like, Rand Paul made like some pretty good arguments, and I was just like, I mean, he's right. I don't agree with sterilizing some of those apps, but then I don't know. I guess I could say the same thing about freaking Alex Jones and stuff like that too. But like, yeah, no. TikTok is like, it's a weird case, right? Because there are national security claims, and like the fact that they say like, oh yeah, in federal government you can't have TikTok. Fine, I get it, right? But I totally get it. But like, it's really hard to find a reason where I'd be like, yeah, you should ban TikTok kind of thing. But I mean, there's competitors coming already: YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. I don't know what else.
I don't know. I think because like TikTok's algorithm is like, for some reason, supercharged. It's way better than Instagram, Facebook's, Snapchat. I don't know about Snapchat. Just the algorithm itself on TikTok is like ridiculous. Like,
it's good. It's so good.
It's the content that gets served there, like it's like it knows us, right? Like, you're like, whoa! I didn't realize I needed to watch Top Gun this morning at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
But it guessed, right? It guessed. It's like,
you're
do
like,
you want to watch?
My attention? You know what I'm saying? Like, people's lives have changed more recently because of the idea of TikTok. I think there's more what do you call it, access to like the creator fund, right? So that's not an option for any other social media app. It's the first app to kind of like, hey, or I mean, with the exception of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Instagram's
hey,
trying to, but
yeah, be able to monetize it. Yeah, there's that part. Yeah, in terms of the actual banning it, I'm not really for banning it. I think it's just a matter of I feel like there's just the out of touch politicians that are going to end up banning it anyways. And I don't know if we're gonna find a replacement soon enough.
I really just think it's YouTube and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. I mean, I won't lie. Like, okay, let's say TikTok does get banned. I don't think Reels or Shorts would be bad options. I mean, if you think about it, YouTube's already had this algorithm, has a very similar algorithm kind of thing. So it's like, they can figure it out. I think YouTube will be fine in the end. But when it comes to TikTok, like, I don't even know how they can monetize. That's the thing. Like, even now, like, I think they're trying to introduce long form content to compete with YouTube, because that's who TikTok is trying to compete with, is mainly YouTube, not Instagram. Like, they fucking blow Instagram out of the water like any day of the week kind of thing, right? So, but I'm just curious. Let's say TikTok gets banned in a month. Like, what would we do then? Like, how do you? Because what TikTok's really good at is putting small creators to the forefront, right?
Yeah.
And then and comedians. I don't know why. I get a lot of comedians online. I like that shit, but I like comedians.
There's like, it's just like like for me, it's like really niche anime accounts, and just a lot of like people of color commenting about like random anime like fights or like plot points. I'm like, oh, okay. I got a lot of like people talking about Naruto and Boruto and shit. I'm like, oh,
nice.
I was like, you guys are hyping me up. I never got into Boruto, but okay, I'm thinking about it.
I know. I've been hearing stuff about like Boruto is gonna be epic when it shit drops. I was like, what the fuck? Really? Okay, whatever.
This shit was whack. I didn't want to fuck with this.
yeah, same here. I was like, I don't want to
I guess
this.
What is it? The only beef I guess I have with the current legislation of like banning TikTok is that it allows the government to access more of your online communities. So like gaming, your Discords, your chats in gaming, all that shit is like, dude, this is just becoming Patriot Act, but for online communities. Like, you're giving way too many more. You're giving way too much surveillance powers back to the federal government. I'm like, nah, fuck, we're not doing this Patriot Act again, shit, dog. We're not.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Because the broad definition of like, like, yeah, we're gonna ban TikTok, and we're going to like find out like we're through whatever committee or executive body to find out whatever communist shit you're going to be up against. I'm like, what the fuck? No. Watch that. I don't want to get into the group chats or fucking.
Oh, I know, especially when everyone's saying like, yo, we need like end-to-end encryption, and I'm like, that might be Discord someday, man. Discord might just like, all right, we're just gonna be a full end-to-end encryption like app now. And I was like, oh shit, that'd be crazy if they do. That'd be cool if Discord does it, but I don't know. But yeah, no, I think it was in bad faith, that hearing. It doesn't really provide any real solutions.
No, it's just more of an event session.
It's a vent session. It kind of comes off as a little xenophobic, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. They're like, sir, are you a member of the Chinese Communist Party? Like, dog, I'm Singaporean.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because on one of my TikToks, it was like, they did that, and then they cut into a scene of King of the Hill when Hank Hill was asking I forget the Vietnamese man's name.
Uh-huh.
He was like, "Are you Chinese or are you Japanese?" And he goes, "Vietnamese." And he asked again, "Are you Chinese or Japanese?" I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot about this guy. I only remember Mr. Win from Hey Arnold. That's the only other Vietnamese man I remember on cartoons."
That's tight. Oh, that's pretty good. But yeah, no, thoughts on it getting banned? No, I don't think it should get banned. You need a really good reason for it to get banned. Like, is TikTok perfect? No, 100%. It's not perfect. Like, there's things that people should be worried about, like the fact that they could trace that journalist from Forbes, or that no one knows for sure, right? Like, could they access the data? Could they not? Kind of thing. And maybe if they do move it to like Oracle or someone like that, if they do spin off like ByteDance from ByteDance, then I think it'd be pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if he's from Singapore, I'd take that deal. I'm like, that's tight. I could get away from him.
No, but I think because he incorporated in China that somewhere along the way that the CCP has a seat on his board or whatever. I don't know. Facts don't matter. I don't really give a fuck.
Facts don't matter. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
We're not journalists.
My one prediction is that I think they are not going to ban it because they're going to run into not only the issues I brought up of like being like a Patriot Act Part 2. I think there's going to be a lot more. Like I want to say like somewhere along the way that maybe TikTok lobbies or like back channels to make sure that this doesn't get banned in America. That's just my like super nihilist, like pessimist, like point of view. Like I mean, somehow, some way, like China's gonna like make this shit work.
Yeah, I think they would. The banning of the app is a little too extreme, I think, because it doesn't technically ruin like Apple or see, isn't that what's so crazy? Like it doesn't ruin Apple or like Google's Play Store, like App Store, but fucking things like what was that one conservative social media site I got screwed over?
Social Parlor?
No. Parlor, yeah. And like Parlor. And people got mad about Parlor. Like, oh, you're just banning conservative voices. Like, no, it's actually unregulated kind of thing. So it just makes me wonder how like TikTok really does their stuff, I guess. I don't know. Maybe our algorithm's really good. I mean, you can't say, like they say grape. They say, what's another word?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're funny. Like the TikTok words is like actually pretty funny for me. Like, yeah, this is some crazy grape right now, but I don't like or offing or whatever. Self.
Yeah.
Those some of the things they like come with. So when I hear it, like when I hear other like Gen Zers say that way, they're like, yo, I'm about to like off myself right now. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh my god, I'm gonna unalive myself.
Oh, unalive, that's what it was. I'm gonna unalive myself. I was like, I'm like, that's cool. So you can work tomorrow, right?
He's still coming in though, right?
He's still coming in though,
right? Worst boss ever. Have you seen on your TikTok the feed of like fucking the Reddit threads where it's like they put the Reddit "Am I the asshole?" or like whatever, and then underneath it it's the fucking subway surfers footage.
Yeah, or like the Minecraft thing, they're just jumping.
The Minecraft parkour.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You're like,
the Minecraft parkour.
I really can't pay attention if it was just a voice talking to me. Like, oh, I gotta make sure they make it on the parkour. Like, oh yeah, that's like, damn, that's a really good parkour. Yeah, so
damn, is that right? Yeah, is that true? I guess I am staring at the video. Oh my god, that's a like engaging ass like. That's an engaging ass video. Now that I think about it, because I don't know what's the endpoint to these like
things I fucked up, and you're just watching Subway fucking surfers like go left, right.
Dude,
I was like, man, this guy's really good. This,
yeah, he's hitting all the coins.
How was damn? He ate all of the coins. Yeah, this guy's an asshole, but goddamn, yeah, this guy's good.
That's true. No, that's for sure. That's
true.
That was really good. I'm not gonna lie, the freaking Minecraft parkour is like what gets me. But sometimes the stories are just so good. It's just like a freaking AI voice reading like threads. That's what's crazy.
I know,
right?
That's why AI's okay. I know, like we get slack for it, but dude, AI is really good. We have some AI things coming up in the pipeline. Coming soon. I have to actually start doing it. It's like the amount of money that goes into like creating those AI things. Like there's some stuff we want to do with avatars or like, oh shit, that's tight. But goddamn, it's pricey as fuck. In other AI terms, I know this is like our hot topic. We always talk about AI. Just because it's cool shit, is really interesting. I know within the last month, the Spotify AI DJ dropped feature, or the Spotify dropped an AI DJ feature. Probably one of the worst fucking inventions of iterations of AI right now.
Why is it bad? I'm just curious.
Well, at first I was like, yo, this is really good. Like, just the way that they sold it, it's like, yo, we're gonna play some of the shit that you like, and we're gonna pull in other like artists into your stream, so we're just gonna keep playing it. But then, motherfucker, like, what happens is, like, you get 4 songs of, like, let's say I'm just listening to, like, slow down or, like, up-tempo R&B, like, current R&B. And then motherfucker just goes, all right, time to switch it up. We're gonna fucking play Taking Back Sunday. What the fuck? These are fucking mood killers, dog. You are scaring the hoes. And then, like, okay, okay, I'll give it a try, right? So I'll let it sit in this little emo set, it come in, whatever, and then it'll go like harder into screamo. And because I listen to so much lo-fi, and then all right, here's the artist that you really like this year, and it's like just some lo-fi like artists. I'm like, man, this is the worst. This is fucking boner killers, dog. Like, why the fuck am I gonna listen? This is the worst. It's the worst. Like, I honestly thought that Apple's Shuffle was like the shit, or was really bad, because on iTunes, right, when you play Shuffle, I honestly felt like they would just replay the same shit that I was always on. But yeah, this is worse, because it's just like, I feel like specifically for Spotify, even though the voice that they use for it, the AI voice is really good. I feel like this was like a feature that they threw up together just to see like
desperately.
Hey, yo, we're investing in AI. Give me your money. But yeah, it's just it's a really it's a shit feature. I hate it. I once I got through like a week of it, I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm good. No thanks.
Nice. So, what's the difference between that and like YouTube's recommended algorithm?
The difference is that it doesn't the jarring mixing genre, or the jump in genre. Like if it was more in line, because like, yeah, I'm random as fuck. Yeah, I'm like, I have like emo, I have like a lot of screamo shit, I have like rock shit, I have lo-fi, R&B, rap, hard rap, whatever. But it's like, yeah, I have like those things I want to listen to. Like, yeah, I'll listen to maybe like 1 or 2 genres, but I don't want to listen to all my genres in one sitting. Whereas recommended, right? So if I'm watching like a BTS video, it'll kind of understand like, oh, I just want to like BTS adjacent K-pop shit.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's not gonna go into like a lo-fi playlist from a BTS video. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like BTS into like like Mr. Brightside, like right after. It's like the Follow Troy right after kind of thing. Like, oh shit. Oh my headphones. I was just grooving 2 seconds ago, like butter, and now I'm just like screaming. I'm at a Vans Warped Tour. Butter. I know. And then she's like,
and then just go like, yeah, it's a shit feature. I just feel like it's more for posterity. Yeah, like, I don't know. I just felt like this was more of a really rushed feature, and I wish that that they remove it. I haven't used it ever since. I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I hear people talk so much praise about Spotify. So I'm not team Spotify, right? I've always been YouTube Music, but then just because Spotify doesn't have all the music I listen to, that's why. So it's just kind of like main reason why I don't. But then like, I'm listening to like how Spotify is trying to make money, and I don't think it's doing a really good job, because it's supposed to be a music player, right? But now they're trying to venture into like videos and stuff like that. And I'm just like, wait, why? You're just like losing track of like what your app is supposed to be. Like, I imagine something like Spotify would be like a Winamp kind of thing, where it's just like you have your music there, You just play and you never touch the app after. But now like Spotify is trying to have more engagement into the app. I'm like, isn't that kind of counterintuitive to like why you built that app in the first place? It's just for music listening, right? So I don't know. I still don't understand what Spotify is trying to go for.
Yeah, the licensing is, I get that point, and you are like the 1% of like people who because they don't, there's not everything on your like original MP3 playlist on Spotify. You're like, I don't fuck with streaming because I have too niche of a music fucking.
Yeah, my niche of music is just way too. Oh
it's like that one meme, like was it? It's it. Homies can't handle me when they say give me the aux, and then you just go off and fucking play like Final Fantasy 2 remixes or some shit.
Yeah,
like, you're like, I just play Square Enix soundtracks. Like, what the fuck?
That's tight. And like, I'm trying to think if I had like, yeah, like it's that I can't do like Kingdom Hearts remixes. I can't do I can't do like Lady Gaga live from Cherry Hill, like when she first like got. Oh man, I remember I did that to you guys when we first drove to San Francisco. I was like, yo, you guys like Lady Gaga? You're like, not really. I'm like, yo, you should check this out by Lady Gaga. And I started playing all her like piano shit, and like you guys were like, yo, Lady Gaga's tight as fuck.
This shit was bangers, dude.
Yo.
Lady Gaga had bangers. Just like, you know, like there's a lot of stuff from like the mixtape era that hasn't made it way to like Spotify, or it took a long time to get to Spotify. Like there's a lot of Kid Cudi shit, early Kid Cudi shit that's still not on Spotify, you know.
Yeah, why not?
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's just the way that I don't know how the publishing and how the Spotify gets their deals done or whatever. So yeah, I don't. Facts don't matter. I am not. This is not financial advice, but I don't know how they make their money.
Yeah,
but they
either.
make money somehow, right? You gotta. That's why they give out pennies or fraction of a pennies per play. That's probably why we have a few like dollars in our in our Anchor now Spotify for podcasting account.
That's tight. Mm-hmm. That's tight.
The ad read we do, or the one you hear at the beginning, that's Spotify money.
Shouldn't you? Now that I think about it, shouldn't you change it? You can't say Anchor anymore.
I have to look it up. Maybe I have to change it and mention. It never said like, yo, you need to update your ad read if you want this. When you want this check, this Swedish money, you want it? I want it. Okay.
If you just like, all right, I'm just gonna have like my AI voice read it. Then I'm just gonna type it. It's just gonna read it for me.
While I'm playing fucking Subway Surfer. Okay, like honestly, when I first downloaded Subway Surfers, I was like, is this supposed to be like Jet Grind, whatever the fuck it was, the Sega game on Dreamcast?
Is this a game where you're a skater, but you're also spray painting things at the same time or something like that?
Yeah, that's what I
was.
Or
you're on rollerblades or something? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Or like, was it the Sonic one where they had the soap shoes for Sonic or some shit? Sonic something. I forget. Whatever Dreamcast game it was. Yeah.
Yeah, Dreamcast legit. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
I had a Dreamcast. It was really it was really cool for a little bit, but after a while,
it would just be Martino.
Get past the boot. It wouldn't get past the boot screen. It would reset. So even if I wanted to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it just go. I'm gonna take you for a
ride, and it's just like. I still have my Dreamcast. It's like right in like hands distance from me. Yeah, I still keep my Dreamcast with me. Shit's tight. Spotify. It just didn't. It doesn't sound good. Like I felt like Pandora did it better. I felt like, you know what I mean? Because Pandora was like, oh, give me a Mara Hawthorne playlist, and it would just Pandora. Like that's the reason why I kind of like stand by Pandora still. Pandora's radio is just like perfect for me. But then I haven't tried the YouTube radio. I haven't tried the Spotify radio or anything like that. So I can't say for sure. But I don't know, Spotify, you still haven't won me yet, so you gotta for someone who listens to a lot of niche music, you ain't holding. Ooh.
It's too niche for you, or you're too niche
I'm
for
too
Spotify.
niche for it.
And
Yeah.
yeah, like I understand because you're like you geek out that you have like the last fucking iPod Classic 260 gig or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, this one right here.
Oh, you mean these?
Oh, you mean this one? I remember my nephew was like, "Oh, that's a relic." I'm like, "It's a relic? What do you mean it's a fucking relic?"
This shit's an SSD. Air gapped. This shit has no Wi-Fi.
Seriously. Oh my god. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to find. Sorry, I heard something. I'm trying to find like this Japanese band that had like the name Vader in it, and I'm just trying to remember what it was. It was like a bizarre Japanese indie rock band from like early 2000s, and I remember the music was really dope. I just can't remember what they were called at the moment. But yeah, I could find it on YouTube. Can't find that shit on Spotify.
Yeah, there's some shit like on YouTube and like emo shit like there's like there's some songs by like Tokyo Rose that aren't on Spotify. I know for the longest time like Rufio wasn't on Spotify, but now they're on Spotify. But then I realized, because I thought I had a really shitty burn of their first album, because I was like, man, why does this like sound like it's in 92K? It doesn't sound like full quality. It's like, okay, maybe it's just my burn. And then I've listened to it on Spotify. I'm like, oh no, they just recorded it really shitty. Like, oh, it wasn't me this whole time.
Damn. That's tight. Now that we're like ending, like hitting the spring season, things are coming up. Festivals coming up. Like freaking today was the San Diego Del Mar Fair Meat Festival, and I wasn't there. I'm very sad about it. Anyway,
you got Ramadan, bro. It's different.
Also, I was working. It was a big difference.
Inshallah, homie. What's up?
One of the big conventions got like an official cancer.
You got cancer.
Canceled. I said canceled.
Oh, my bad.
What convention has cancer? Like, yo, this convention's cancer. I'm not attending this. I got skin cancer from already standing outside in the sun. Anyways, yeah, not a mead festival, which I want to do because I want to make my own mead. But E3 officially got canceled.
I thought you said meat. I thought you said meat festival. I was like, yo, that shit halal or what? It's Ramadan.
Mead. I mean, it's no alcohol though. Mead, yo, mead.
Just mead. My bad.
Honey alcohol. Yeah. This is drink Erwin. But anyways,
I love this shit.
That like trips me out because I think you're in the daytime right now. And that's why.
Yeah. It's not. It's 10 o'clock at night, baby. What's up? Out here. This shit might be haram for JV, dog. What's up?
I mean, I'm drinking, so.
My other Muslim story. Like, I have a friend. We were doing a hot pot. I didn't realize that they're like Muslim. Because I brought in the first time I had a hot pot with them and my other friends, I brought fucking pork belly, and I was like, oh shit, my bad. My bad. I forgot. Oh shit, my bad. Oh, I gotta cook this on my side of the hot pot now. My bad. Oh shit, my bad. Oh shit. I hope you forgive me. My bad.
What they
brought
say?
Like lamb and beef and shit. I was like, I'll just make pork. Oh shit. No, it's just like accept it as. So,
yeah,
it's all good, bro. It's all good. You didn't know. You didn't. I was like, my bad. My bad.
That's fair. That's fair.
Anyways, canceled. Conventions canceled.
Yes, conventions canceled. E3 being the biggest one. I mean, we had an episode called Cons Are Dead a while back, and ding. I know we called that, but I mean, I did do like kind of like a rollback to it, or I did I did backpedal on it a little bit. But the same, like, okay, another one that got canceled too that I didn't put in our notes was a Crunchyroll Expo got canceled this year too. Yeah, I know. So with E3, let's start with E3. So E3, quick gist, is a gaming convention. All the big publishers are not going to be there. So first was Nintendo. I think Sony's been out for quite a while. Nintendo's out, and I think Ubisoft or Epic.
Yeah,
they're one of those
Ubisoft.
Two. Both of them? Oh, Ubisoft or both?
I know for sure Ubisoft. I know for sure Ubisoft.
Okay, so Ubisoft's out.
I forget who.
And then it kind of just makes me wonder, like, and then when Microsoft got out, that's when I was kind of like, okay, so what's this convention for now? Like, it's no longer, what do you call that? All the big gaming companies coming to one kind of thing. It's no longer like a Voltron of gaming conventions kind of thing, right? So, and then like it kind of makes me like sad at the same time because I was like, well, maybe this could be like an indie convention, indie game developer convention now. But obviously, it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't draw money, right? It wouldn't draw money the same way.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have
Nobody's
money on like the
that,
next stage. Yeah. Just like what you said about like the March Madness stuff. Like if it's not like if it's just a bunch of no-namers and no one's gonna come watch it. Well, anyways.
Yeah.
But then like I think we kind of like said this during like the start of the pandemic too, when I said the cons are dead kind of thing, was that cons kind of did fine with doing virtual cons, and we see this with Nintendo Direct. We see this with like the Blizzard news on Diablo 4. Like I didn't need this, like YouTube's already a good, you just need YouTube and social media to like spread that, right? You just need a really good TikTok and YouTube campaign to get the same marketing across. And then like Elden Ring did the same exact thing. It just randomly had a picture of what looks like a boy on a horse, and it's just like expansion coming soon. And people were like, "Oh shit!" It's like, do we need these conventions to talk about like big game hypes anymore? And it's just like, not really. And I think you were talking about different live events that could potentially be, what do you call that? Done or done away with.
Yeah.
Right. And then we talked about this at AX. I said, a lot of things at AX it's getting like more commercialized, but at the same time, it's like, now that I was still hold to the fact, like, I don't need to go to, like, an anime convention to watch a premiere of something that's going to happen 2 months from now. Actually, the one that I really did benefit from the most was when Anime Expo played the screening of Your Name in the U.S. But then it was funny.
Dog.
Yeah, but then Makoto Shinkai, he physically came to
Oh, that's
premiere.
tight as fuck. Yeah.
And he was so funny because he was saying during like the preview, he's like, I just finished editing this. Like I edited it and I came straight here to premiere it. So he's like,
that's tight. That's super tight. Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know if we're gonna change it, but this is like what I'm presenting. Yeah.
That's tight as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was like getting nervous. He's like, yeah, I don't know if we did this well, but I hope we made it in on time because we were really rushing to get it out here. So that's...
I want to pop that shit in my fucking PlayStation. God damn it. That's such a good fucking movie. God damn it.
Yeah. Oh, I still didn't like it. I remember I was just like, man, that's not his best movie. And people were just looking at me like, what? No, like I still like Garden Awards better. I was like, this is a happy ending. I really wanted his more sad ending stuff. Sorry. I don't cry, but he was like, it was sad. He didn't know if they were going to meet again. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. She could have got crushed by that meteor, spoilers, but I don't give a fuck. Like, if they never met each other, that would have been great for me. It would have been like, it was all a dream. So, ask me, though. If I had to pick an ending to your name. Yeah, if I had to pick an ending to your name, it's just him trying to figure out the girl's name that's in his dreams. And, like, she's been dead the entire time. That would have been, like, fucking great for me. That would have been great. I fell in love with a ghost, and I like it.
Wasn't that another fucking anime though? I feel like that's another anime. Like you fell in love with a ghost. You've been dead. Oh no, that's the fucking that's that fucking Keanu Reeves movie, dog. Remember the lake house or whatever the fuck?
Oh, I don't remember.
You remember
No.
like it was another Sandra Bullock Keanu Reeves movie where they were communicating through letters at a mailbox at a lake house. And like, so I forget which person was like 2 years in ahead and 2 years back. And by the end, you realize, I forget which one was dead. Either Keanu Reeves was dead or Sandra Bullock was dead.
Yo, that's tight. I would watch that. That sounds like a better version of your name.
No, because I think that movie was based off a K-drama or a Korean movie.
That's tight.
Look that shit up.
That.
Yeah, the lake house.
I'll
Like,
look that up.
that's. I know Keanu Reeves just dropped John Wick 4.
Oh, I need to watch that tomorrow. I was gonna. Oh no, I can't. Like,
yeah,
I actually got really into the John Wick series. It's really good.
That also popped up into my feed too. Just watching the John Wick first movie, it's just like when they bring John Wick's car into the garage and John Leguizamo punches fucking what's his face from Game of Thrones, and then he calls his dad. The dad calls like, "Why'd you punch my son?" He's like, "Well, you fucking killed John Wick's dog, dog."
He's like, "Oh," and he goes, "Oh."
Click, oh.
Like, what? It's just a dog. He's like, pop, pop.
Oh man, yeah.
That was a good movie.
Is Donnie Yen in John Wick 4?
Yes.
Am I tripping? Yeah,
yes.
That's why
he's in John Wick. He's in John Wick 4. That's why people were saying this John Wick 4 is like probably might be the best action movie for the next decade.
Yeah. Dude, Donnie Yen, man. Fucking Donnie Yen, so fucking good. God damn it.
Yeah, he definitely got like a second wind on his career with Ip Man.
Dude, Ip Man, fuck man, that was
so good.
He was gonna like not do anything, and then he just started doing Ip Man. Yo, I'm just gonna play Bruce Lee's teacher. Okay,
it's tight because he went like what? Donnie Yen was a breakdancer back in the day too, and stuff like that.
Because he was like
it was during his like comedy, like fight films.
His like
Jackie Chan days.
Yeah, because in Hollywood, it was like Jet Li, and then no one picked it up, and then like when Donnie Yen started doing Ip Man, it was like niche shit, and then I was like, oh, this shit is tight.
I know, it had the Umbach thing for a while, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Umbach had a little bit for a little bit. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. The Donnie Yen took it over.
Oh, Donnie Yen's so good, man.
Right now, it's just Donnie Yen. Then like, what is his name from Shang-Chi? Andy Lau? He got really popular again too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he was or
what
Tony. Not Andy Lau. What is it called? Andy Lau. Was his name Andy Lau or Tony?
Tony Long?
Tony Long.
Why?
Yeah. He was in Shang-Chi, right? He was the dad?
Yeah, he was the dad, the villain.
Yeah. And like people were like, yo, this actor's crazy. He's like, what the fuck? You guys just heard about him now? He's a legend.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, Hong Kong fucking films were like, that shit was goated, dog. There were some good like Jackie Chan films that like never made it to America. Like, sorry, my fucking I pressed the lever on my chair, started dipping.
Nice.
Shrieking and shit. Yeah, like fucking was it the shit thinking about like the Jackie Chan ones that never made it.
Like Drunken Master 1?
Or no, the other like modern
Cop or something.
There you go. Yeah, Super Cop, whatever.
Or something like that. The one that was like 4 movies long or something like that.
Yeah, that
right?
one was
that was really good.
That was shit. I still have like a special heart, place in my heart for a Rumble in the Bronx. I'm like, God damn. Oh, it was so good. Or even what was that Jet Li one? Was the Black Mask? Black Mask.
That was good. It was because like he was doing a lot of homages to Bruce Lee by doing Black Mask, by doing Fist of Fury, stuff like that. He did a lot of homage films, and then like, hey, dude, I remember when that whole. I know we're just going off on like a
Where is this
kung
a
fu
good
movie.
tangent? Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good
it's a
tangent.
good
So,
tangent.
oh, fuck.
Do you remember the first time they finally put Jet Li and Jackie Chan in one movie?
Oh, was
It
it
was an American movie. It
the
was.
Matt Damon one?
I'm not sure if it was a Matt Damon movie, but yeah, it was Jet Li and Jackie Chan finally being in the same movie, and they fought finally. But it was like underwhelming because it's just like they're both.
Y'all motherfuckers is old.
Oh yeah, they old already. It was just like it was super underwhelming. Like oh, but it was tight because it was like Jackie Chan playing a drunkard, so he kind of did that whole drunkard box thing. It was just Jet Li being Jet Li Wushu, yeah. So that was tight. And then
was it the
Michelle Yeoh came back and just fucking won Best Actress.
Fuck man, the Oscars, dog. That also happened since we last recorded. We have
Oscars. Oh yeah, Oscars.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Oh yeah, so
I haven't seen it, so I can't.
You know what? Surprisingly, I have not seen it too. I thought I was gonna see it. I planned on seeing it. I just never did.
I want to see it on stream because I just don't have time to
go to a movie, right? That's exactly me.
The whole last argument we were talking about. Like, I gotta make sure it's a banger, but I'm like, I know it's a banger, but I'm like, it's just finding the fucking time to actually leave the house.
That's very true.
Movie theater.
That's very true. It was so funny. I was actually kind of like, I thought we were gonna record much earlier, so I was kind of like doing like Oscar research already. So basically, the TLDR I was gonna bring up, but it's like irrelevant now. Is that like since Oscars are, I like the whole high snob society about like Oscars because I think there is a difference between like blockbusters and like when Oscars say like, oh, this should be like a best film kind of thing, right? I usually that's the only category I pay attention to. Like, to be honest, like as much as I love Jamie Lee Curtis, I think she's totally snubbed. That one actress, what's her name? The one from Black Panther. No.
Oh, Angela Bassett.
Yeah, I think Angela Bassett should have won like Best Supporting Actress. Anyways, but yeah, no, like I like the whole snob part of filmmaking still, just because I still want to believe in the art, but at the same time I understand that there's so much lobbying that goes to like Oscar voters. So like Argo, like I remember like I had a really good streak for going to see movies that would
had a really good streak too. Yeah, I had a real good streak.
I was going to movies where they would end up being like movie of the year, and I was like kind of like patting my own back about that for a while.
Like,
and then like,
I'm the shit. I'm a fucking 1%er. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah,
I go to Hillcrest movie theaters. Yeah.
No, because like I listened to the Dave Chang podcast, and he was like, I watched everything everywhere all at once. I love it. All my Asian friends like it, but honestly, I really like Top Gun Maverick. That was my favorite fucking movie. I wish that won. I'm like, okay, I could see that from my part 26 of my TikTok feed. Yeah, that was a good movie.
It was a good blockbuster.
Very entertaining.
Like, but then I guess like just to talk about movies real quick. For me, a movie is gonna have like a start and an ending kind of thing, right? It's gonna like, I don't even want to put Lord of the Rings on the same category just because I think it's unfair. But like, I think a movie like this is the reason why I don't think any Marvel movie should ever, except for Iron Man 1. I don't think any movie, or maybe even Black Panther actually, but I can't think of any other Marvel movie where I could say like, oh, this should get movie of the year. Like, I haven't felt that way about any Marvel movie besides like the first Iron Man and what do you call that? Black Panther. That's it.
Interesting. That's an interesting take.
Because like, in order to understand and enjoy the Marvel movies, you can't isolate them, right? You just know that they're part of a bigger narrative. And like,
okay, I see that point.
And I don't like that. And I was like saying like, well, I either have to go back or I'm now in anticipation to what's next. Like the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie is actually, or the Quantumania movie was technically not a great movie, but if you really like the whole Marvel arc, it's really good. If that makes sense, right? Like I think it's a pivotal portion of the whole multiverse saga. But if I just came in as like a fresh eye and I watched like the Marvel movie or Quantumania, I'd be like, wow, this movie's like not good. There's too many characters. I don't understand who's who. Why do I care about these characters? Like, why do I care about everyone in the microverse or whatever? And then I don't know who this big badass is supposed to be. And then they kick his ass, and it's like, oh, cool. Like I have no attachment to it, right? So yeah, no, they haven't. But yeah, anyways, yeah, Marvel movies I don't think should ever be part of the Oscars unless it's like I said, Iron Man 1 or Black Panther. So, yep.
That's interesting because like I would put is it Infinity War?
Oh, Infinity War was a great movie.
I would put Infinity War in that because it's kind of like almost self-contained.
You know what? Sure. I could see that, actually. Infinity War would actually be one of the best. Yeah, okay. I would add Infinity War to that. I actually think
it's kind of like, okay, like if these people have superpowers that like gotta protect this dude from like getting fucking like the last fucking stone and shit like that. Like, yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, but then like you would have to watch Infinity War with like no like pretense in mind. And you're just like, okay, I don't understand. Like, I have no attachment to these characters.
No attachment to the characters.
Yeah, I have no attachment to the characters.
You're like, okay, Vision dies. Okay, why just fucking kill him in the first place?
Yeah. We talked about E3, Khan's dying. It's kind of, in a way, it's kind of like movies, right? It's like, well, do you really want to? Yeah, we went on a weird random.
I really don't know how we got to the tangent about Oscars. I know we talked about halal stuff. I don't know how we got there, but we are here. Which is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Which is fine.
So
this is our fucking podcast. We only have like 10 listeners, dog. I'm trying to monetize this shit. People try to fucking fight us in the comments on YouTube Shorts saying AI is not that good. AI taking away jobs and shit.
And I was like, wait a minute, I don't believe
We're fighting for our fucking lives out here, dog.
So, can I go on like a random tangent about that? I know it's not part of everything.
Go ahead.
So. We had a like
there's a podcast too. It's your podcast too.
We had like some really good feedback on like, or not feedback, but we had some really interesting comments about AI taking jobs. And I was working with Midjourney for a while. Like I'm like on this huge Midjourney GPT like train right now. Like I'm on it every day kind of thing, right? And like I still don't. I think it's really good. Some of the stuff I've dished out.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah,
man. It's really fucking good.
The stuff I've dished out of Midjourney, I'll tell you right now, it took like 3 hours to finally get a design I might like, kind of thing. So, I'll go to like the Midjourney Discords and the Niji Discords and go through it. I'm like, damn, that's really good. Damn, that's really cool. Damn, that's really nice, right? But then like part of me is like also saying like, I don't think there's any soul in it as much, right? Like you can give me really an aesthetically pleasing picture, but like some pictures I have to see like, I don't know. There has to be like some level of originality that I don't see in a lot of these Midjourney pictures. I do in a lot of them, but man, actually, what did I say? Did I see a lot of originality? No, I don't see a lot of originality. Sorry, I had to recorrect. I don't see a lot of originality, but I see a lot of aesthetically pleasing ones for sure. But I don't know if it could change your job. Like I could imagine like Midjourney being something like, yo, I need some like a man talking to their man about like getting promoted in an office. So I can put this in my PowerPoint slide. There you go. Enter that shit in for me, please. And then like my other favorite one is using ChatGPT to do like cool PowerPoints or really quick PowerPoints. I'll tell you that right now, man. Like me doing like quick PowerPoint presentations has cut my time so much faster now. ChatGPT, like, hey, write me a 5 slide PowerPoint. Hit on these 5 topics. Thank you. Go do your work. And I'll go through it. I'm like, yeah, let me just go edit some of this, go edit some of this. You don't know anything about medical law, so let me just go rewrite the sentence for you real quick. And ChatGPT gave me like a pretty good jump off points to start something. So I like it. It's working the way I wanted it to work a little bit. Not exactly, but it's getting there.
People fucking mad that taking our job, daily jobs.
Man,
Fuck.
everyone should just become teachers, man, and healthcare workers, yo. AI can't take those jobs.
I was like, dude, we're almost at an hour and a half. We gotta start wrapping this shit.
Oh no! I've been recording for an hour video.
Oh, okay,
so,
I was like,
yeah,
oh shit! We gotta get it close.
30-minute warning.
We don't need to
Unalive.
open more shut the fuck. Open more cans of worms here.
Yeah.
This is a rifle through the other shit I was gonna talk about.
Yo.
Fucking Ash's final Pokemon episode coming up soon. That's gonna land on Netflix.
Yo, that was epic, by the way. That last scene was so epic. I don't know if you've seen the Japanese version. You should watch it.
I have not.
It's fucking epic.
I might have seen it in my Part 22 fucking TikTok feed. I could have. I don't know. I don't know what's real life anymore.
And the new protagonists are coming. Yeah, the 2 new protagonists to Pokemon coming soon.
Are they gonna remaster
No.
Red and Blue again?
No.
For Switch? No.
It's just starting.
Whatever, Soul Leaf, whatever the fuck. No.
Whatever the new ones is. It's just gonna be 2 new protagonists. That's it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see Ash someday, but it's just gonna be. It's a shift to like two new protagonists. And then quick news. Apparently, Good Smile was a small investor into like some 4chan stuff a long time ago.
You mean fucking keeping their shit alive? Oh my god, that's it's not quite as bad as Dominion fucking being able to sue Fox News, but that's kind of bad.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Kind of bad, dude.
So, just a quick backstory. 4chan, Japanese toy maker company, had to do some filings with New York prosecutors over about because New York prosecutors were looking at the Buffalo shooting that involved 4chan, right? And then some like quick backstory: 4chan is a offset of 2chan, a Japanese image board, which is a lot more wholesome. Which is probably, I don't know, maybe it's bad now. And then if you knew anything about like early 2000s 4chan,
that shit was the Wild West, man. That shit was
early.
No, my bad.
Yeah, early 2000s 4chan, it was just weebs, right? And it got racist and misogynistic real quick by like early 2000s. And then, it used to be funny. B used to just be a random shit. Now
random anime memes.
Yeah, it used to be
it was funny. It was funny.
It was all like memes back then. That was like the original meme area was B. And then it got real bad real quick. Yeah, it got dark real quick.
No.
Yeah, it was like the whole anonymous thing started happening. I was like, ooh, this place changed. It's not my same dive bar anymore. This place changed. And then Reddit happened, and that's why I always like to make that one joke. Reddit is just 4chan with a condom kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. That's just me. Now everyone goes to Reddit because it's a lot better.
Reddit is better.
Yeah. So 4chan's kind of getting some slack about it. But it was so funny. I was reading some of the... It was, by the way, the article was reported by Polygon. I was reading the comments like, I guess I'm not going to buy figures from these people again. And I'm just like...
Well, okay. You're also in that article by Polygon, some of the partners for Good Smile, if you're not familiar with these toy maker, it's Disney is a partner. Obviously, that's a big fucking red flag for Disney.
Marvel, I mean, it's Disney.
Let's see, Riot Games, Sega, Blizzard, and Nintendo have contracts with Good Smile. So there's a lot of wholesome companies that are like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. My Mickey Minnie Mouse figure from D23 is about to skyrocket in price because it's made by Good Smile. That shit's tight. I should have bought the
Oh
$1,000
shit!
figure.
Oh man, honestly, I've been getting like I know it's a sidebar. We're getting close on time, but fucking honestly, like MF Doom, like that is such a really fucking good like just driving music because he's just so fucking good. God damn it! Rest in peace, MF Doom.
Wait, I don't understand why did MF Doom come up? Like what triggered MF Doom?
Because your MF Doom D23.
Oh, that one. I made that. Yeah. Okay. I was about to say,
What we
like,
talked about on one of our other episodes.
yeah, that's right. I was like,
I
wait,
was like, man,
why is MF Doom in this topic all of a sudden?
I was like, MF Doom is not a fucking racist.
He's not a racist.
He passed away a while ago, but yeah.
Yeah, he just doesn't go to his own concerts.
No.
MF Doom. Just kidding. Anyways.
All right. Well, this has been episode 50. We're halfway to 100. We're trying to be more consistent. So, smash the like button, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on fucking
TikTok.
Apple. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah.
Until we get banned or we just get banned. Period. I don't know.
Until we get banned or we get banned. Period. What the fuck
or
mean?
Like the account gets banned or if TikTok gets banned. That's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Get banned or banned, period. The fuck?
Isn't that the same thing?
It's not the same thing. Just the word period. Anyways.
Peace.
Peace.